Real talk. You're not in love with her. If you can yell at your woman during an argument and it doesn't make your throat burn like you just downed 6 shots, you're not in love with her. If you can look her in the eyes and it doesn't stop you in your tracks and make you think about what you're about to say next, you're not in love with her. If her laugh doesn't make you tense your knuckles at just the thought of never hearing it again, you're not in love with her. If her voice can't calm your worst anxiety and make you want to listen to everything she has to say, you're not in love with her. If her smile doesn't make your chest quake and your lungs shrink, but feel refreshed all in one motion, you're not in love with her. And when she's taking off her clothes, if that's the time you pay her the most attention, bro, you're not in love with her. That's it.
This has got to be the absolute worst. And I'm not even being hyperbolic when I say that. This has got to be the absolute worst dating advice that I've ever heard. Especially from a guy. And a few things come to mind when I hear this guy, right? First off, he called his video real talk. No, this is what you call fake talk. This guy basically is encouraging you and telling you to essentially make women your god, right? He's telling you to make the woman your god. Every single piece of advice that he just gave you will lead to your own destruction. I guarantee it. All right? I am a professional dating coach. He's not. I'm a professional dating coach, and I'm a professional pickup artist. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, a lot of people try to come on like, who are you? How do you know this stuff? It's like, dude, I've been coaching guys, thousands of guys for the last 3 decades. I've even coached a number of women, believe it or not. And I've seen male and female dating relationships, sexual relationships play out, and I see what's happened. This is just like the fastest, quickest route to getting your girl to not only lose attraction for you, but to lose complete respect for you. If you try to carry out, I should say, even half of the advice that he's given in his little rant here in your own relationship, your girl would lose respect for you like that, right? Your relationship would be over. She would be on to the next chat like that. This is, I mean, if you want to get rid of a girl, do this, right? This is the fastest way to get rid of her. I mean, because this is some next level simping, right? And this is really going to be the theme of tonight's coaching videos. I'm just going to cover a couple of guys who just took simping to the next level, right? And I'm not attacking them personally, right? Because they don't know, right? They don't know. Even in the Bible, it says, forgive them, Lord, for they not know what they're doing. And this guy clearly does not know what he's doing. He doesn't even know what he's saying. He's encouraging you to destroy yourself, to destroy your relationship, to relieve the girl of any accountability whatsoever for any bad behavior she displays in your relationship. Because I will tell you, thinking of relationships I've had in the past where I've raised my voice at the girl, got angry at the girl, there's a reason for that, right? There was a reason for that. None of it was unreasonable. You know, I don't regret any of it. There was all a reason for it. And you know what? Because I did that, because I stood the ground, my dating partner's level of respect never wavered, right? It never wavered. But back in my blue pill days, right? Even when I knew my girl was wrong, I mean, I talked about my ex from 2006. This is the mistake that I made that led to the ruin of that relationship. My ex from 2006, she was wrong, right? When we would argue, a lot of times she was wrong. Instead of saying what I knew I should have said, I didn't. I backed down, and I was like, I'm going to let this one slide. It's the weekend. I don't want to ruin our weekend together. I don't want to upset her, right? And then, look what happened, right? The chick became a terror, right? I mean, inevitably her true colors came out. But I mean, you know, like any woman, when you start simping to that level, a woman just cannot respect you, okay? A woman cannot respect a man who cannot stand his ground and be a man. We are wired, I mean, females are wired to want men that they can feel secure with, right? That they feel can protect them. right? And any future offspring that she might have with you. She needs to feel protected. This is why so many girls like throw so many guys in their friend zone, because they do shit like this, right? They just kowtow to the girl. They never call her out when she's wrong. They never punish her for bad behavior. And then the girl doesn't see him as a viable sexual partner who she can trust to invest, getting pregnant with, to protect her, because he can't even protect himself, right? And this is why so many dicks, jerks, bad boys, alpha males get hot women, and they can't get enough of them, even though they're like, a lot of them will cross a line like towards being like emotionally abusive, right? But these girls cannot get enough of it. Those are the guys that they're trying to peg down. They don't want the nice guys, right? They want these alpha type dudes that they see as alpha, because they see them as being able to protect them, right? Because ultimately that's what women want from us. They want to feel protected. Even though it doesn't mean you have to go out there and throw hands with any guy that looks at you cross-eyed. It just means she needs to know that you are willing to stand up for yourself when you need to, right? When you need to. My girl sees me do that constantly, right? Even if we get bad service, and it's going beyond the point of where, okay, I'm not going to let this go. I'm going to have to talk to this dude, right? She knows. She's like, I could depend on Matt to take care of things. He will stand up for himself because he stands up to me. He doesn't let people just take advantage of him. So what this guy is saying in his TikTok video is essentially that. He's saying, let your girl take full advantage of you. Never say a thing. Just sit there like a little boy while she does whatever she wants. Never call her out. Never yell at you. But she can yell at you, right? She can talk down to you. She could treat you like crap, but you just can't do in return. Doesn't sound very fair, does it? No. So yeah, I almost didn't believe this guy was being serious till I watched a couple of other videos of his, and I was like, oh shoot, this guy is for real, And a lot of the reason too is because this dude in particular has not experienced enough relationships to really understand what it takes to be in a relationship, right? And I get that a lot from guys who are incels, guys who are simps. They haven't experienced enough relationships themselves, if any relationship, right? Maybe they've never been in a relationship. That's why they don't understand the point of view that I'm coming from, that I'm trying to teach you guys, or that you might be coming from. Like when you try to tell your friends, a lot of you guys are like, oh, I tried to red pill some friends and they like lashed out on me. Like, oh, how dare you, mister, how dare you? It's because they themselves don't have enough experience to understand what it takes to be in a relationship and make it work, make it last. So the fact that this guy is encouraging you like, oh, if you yell at her and your throat doesn't burn, if the sound of her laughter doesn't make you just like ooze with love for her, and all this other stuff, it's like, dude, really? Clearly this guy was raised by a single mom. Most of his teachers were female, like most of us, right? But he never broke out of that, right? He never broke out of that. At least, I've got a lot of followers who are subscribed to my work that came from single mother households, but you guys are at least breaking out of that. At least you guys are able to recognize like that, that you're being indoctrinated by the feminine and you want to be masculine, and this guy basically wants you to be feminine. That's how I know he was raised by women. So it's very, very sad to see, but yeah, this is absolute worst dating advice I've ever heard, and I'm speechless. Let's roll on to the next clip.
Most common reason why girls get hurt is because of situationships. Situationships is when you think you're together, you're just having a good time together. Girls catch feelings and guys play with them.
Okay, another simp, right? Another guy who is simping to women. He's trying to say that situationships are men's fault. And I'm about to lose it, guys. I'm about to lose it. And whenever I hear these guys and also other females talking about how they're stuck in these situationships, or I'm stuck, like these guys don't know how to treat me and all this, and it's like, who is choosing these guys? Okay, who is the gatekeeper to sex? Who is the chooser? I mean, these women, they could have any guy they want for the most part, right? A lot of these women, you know, especially the ones in situationships, are pretty good looking, right? That's the reason they're in a situationship in the first place, is because they're a good looking chick with options, right? Keyword, options. That means that she has a nation of beta males sitting in her so-called friend zone that she's completely ignoring and choosing to date the one or two jerks that she's met out there in the world and let those guys in between her legs, right? She is the one who's choosing these guys and ignoring all of these like beta males in her friend zone that she could be with that would treat her the way she'd want to be treated. No, she wants the dick, right? I mean the dickhead, right? The a-hole, the jerk. That's what she wants. So whenever I see these simps just removing complete accountability from these chicks, right? Or even chicks themselves removing complete accountability from themselves. Like, dude, nobody is putting a gun to your head and being like, yep, date that jerk. Date that jerk and ignore all these beta males. No, date the jerk. Ignore all these nice guys in your friend zone. Date the jerk. Nobody's doing that, right? Because you could easily choose one of these nice guys in your friend zone. And you know what? None of these guys will want a situationship with you. They'll want an actual relationship. They'll want to be with you. They'll want to marry you even. Sadly, right? Sadly. They'll want to marry you. But no, you don't want those guys. You want the guy who is going to just run amok in your life, treat you like garbage, call you names, be emotionally abusive. That's the guy that you want. That is the guy that you want to be in this situationship with. So when I see a simp like this dude is like, oh, girls catch feelings. You guys just walk away. And it's like, dude, you don't think girls are doing that every single day? I'll tell you right now, there's like way more girls, right? There's 1,000% more women doing that to guys than it is guys doing to women. All right, so just hearing guys like this, totally simp for women, just, again, like the guy in the first clip, just tells me that this dude was raised by a female, surrounded by females his own life, never broke out of that to the point where now he himself is a woman. As always, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Let me know what you think of their rants here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how far do you think they simped in their little rants? Drop your comments below. I love to read them. Share your experiences below with, you know, even if you want to talk about like other simps that you know that are in your social circle. Share your experiences below. So until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out. Go ahead and smash that like button below. Also, guys, make sure you hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on my YouTube channel. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel, okay? Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton. It tells YouTube that you are loving my videos, you're digging it. You want me to come out here to Vegas even more and shoot more coaching videos for you that can help you, educate you, and take you to the next level in life. Take you into a whole new dimension that the mainstream parents-teacher society never, ever taught you about, never even told you about, because they themselves weren't aware of it, right? So please make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, the same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students are out there cold approaching and closing every single week. I kid you not, every single week, no matter what chaos is going on in the world, no matter what nonsense is going on out there, we are still making things happen. That is the absolute best way to support my work, by jumping into 7 Months of Mastery. And right now, the first month is only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons. It's only $1. And all you need to do to get signed up is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.